Hello and welcome to another update video on XRP. I'm here on the daily time frame and XRP continues to push. The momentum still suggests further upside could occur. Yeah, we could be in a local uptrend. The yellow scenario remains the preferred scenario. I explained it in detail over recent weeks that we haven't got any break of critical support, at least no decisive break. You might call that just a liquidity grab here, this wick on the daily below the 50% retracement. It was a break below the August low, briefly. Yeah, probably a lot of people had their stops sit there. And then the price started to move, but it was not an invalidation or break of support from an Elliott wave point of view, which means the yellow scenario, even though this is a deep fourth wave, is still valid. We had similar structures like that on other charts, like H-bar. I also maintained the bullish view, and XLM as well. We also maintained the bullish view for a wave 4 pullback, and now a possible fifth wave to the upside. So we'll see if that continues, that upside momentum. For the last few weeks, we've been highlighting here the $3.40 level as as really, really meaningful, you could say, breakout point. It was a breakout point before here in July, but the market couldn't hold above it. We just held there for maybe a week or so, a couple of weeks, but we could not sustain. So it's still an important level. That's for me the most relevant one. I mean, everything that happens here, you could say even between these two lines, is just range-bound movement. Yeah, it's just noise. It's range-bound movement. For me, this move to the upside needs to take the price above 340 to be really convincing. Of course, on the smaller time frame, we have some structures we're tracking, support levels. They are all holding. We have resistance levels. They are breaking. All of that supports the idea of the yellow scenario. Okay, but what we really need for a breakout then is a break. Yeah. So for now, all we can do is follow this upside scenario. The scenario is unchanged. The roadmap is still there. Yeah, fifth wave should take us to $4.30 plus. That's what we talked about. 340 is the breakout point, but then essentially the next upside fib levels are already defined. We spent a lot of time discussing all of that in previous videos. Now let's take a look at the shorter time frame, because this will tell you what now the support levels are. We might need to shift some things around here, but overall, you see here everything in detail. You see the pullback that happened in a three-wave move into the September low. You see that we had a break above the first trend line. That was our initial signal. Break above the second trend line, next signal. And now we've even broken above our resistance levels. So that's further validation of the yellow scenario, of this bullish scenario I'm tracking. I can still only see 3 waves up, I would say. I mean, you could call it 5 waves already. I can still only see 3 waves, so I'm not yet looking for a wave 2 pullback. Therefore, pullbacks might remain shallow because they couldn't be wave 4s, right? For a 5-wave move, one more higher low, one more higher high would be ideal. So I treat this still as an unfolding third wave. That also makes sense because a third wave typically extends. So if we now get a deeper pullback, and I was sort of watching for it over the weekend, well, it can still happen, that we get a lot of upside movement on a Saturday is not... it's not when the market is turning bullish, that's not unexpected, okay? But it's a sign, it's a signal. If we get movement on Saturdays, that's typically something positive for the altcoin sector. Yeah, and not just today, but because it means that broader sentiment is shifting a bit. Obviously towards potentially some upside going forward. Now I've got support area. The nearest support area is this one, $2.97 to $3.08. We get any pullback, then this is the zone to watch. And from there, then another high in wave 5 could complete a 5-wave sequence. This means all the Elliott wave structures give us at the moment are the support levels to maintain this upside momentum. And then the next key resistances are at around 340, and then, well, above that level, actually. We already broke the other ones, right? We already broke the other ones. So all of that validates currently the yellow scenario, which is still preferred. And below $2.97, I might assume that we're already in the wave 2, but for now, this looks more like a 3-wave sequence to me. So yeah, that's the update on XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in additional updates, make sure to join our membership. You can do that, for example, on YouTube. You can also do it on our website. Tomorrow, we've got our next member live stream, 5 p.m. UTC. You get a lot of updates also on weekends in our membership, especially in the Gold membership. You can connect to Discord. You get member-only videos. Today, for example, I updated Sui just now for members. Yesterday, it was Ondo. Day before Crow. So you get a lot of additional member-only videos as a thank you to support this community. Tomorrow, as I said, member live stream. That's the core. That's the space to request charts and everything. That'll be exciting. And then you get a lot of educational material, especially in the Gold membership. There's a short video here that explains the member benefits if you're interested to check it out. Thanks so much. I wish you a great weekend. Bye-bye.